Hello YouTubers, a Someone Reviews here with a look at Transformers Age of the Primes Superion. And I did get this morning. I did have these guys in plane modes this morning. Yeah, she's... Why are you crying? Where are you? Oh, there she... No, she still has food. Anyways, making sure it's not on my turning off my phone button. You're fine. Yeah. What? I'm right here. Come here. Yeah, come here. You want on my lap? Here. Kitty Cat's just happy that I'm home. I'm trying to get this video. I'm trying to get this video out. Because I'm excited. Today's a good day. I had a good day today. There you go. So yeah, I did. And when I get to the review, just know, the guns on the leg bots here, the guns here on both of these are, they're thicker. Their plastic's more thicker, while these here are more flatter. And, I'll show you where I put the guns on the leg bots, where I found out where I will put them. But just know you can leave the guns on the arm bots just where they are. You don't have to put the guns anywhere. And yes, I do have Silver Bullet in the special configuration, so because I just wanted y'all to get a good view, get a look at what they would all look like in their plane modes. I've already showed y'all what they looked like at the last family picture. And of course, the one and only Alchemist Prime. And yeah, and yeah. And with these figures, leave them in their vehicle modes. Like, flat out, if you want to combine them, leave them in their vehicle modes. You don't need to transform. You don't need them in like robot mode. 2 of them in robot mode, 2 of them in vehicle modes, like in the Combiner Wars. No, they're all in vehicle modes. So without further ado, let's get on to the transformations. And what I like to do with the arm bots, just fold up the wings, rotate the guns down, grab the fin, bring it down. That is one arm done. On the other arm, fold up the wings, rotate the guns down, fold in the fin, and that is 2 arms ready to go. Now then, for the legs, I called this part when I transformed him. When I transformed him, I called this part. Well, minus this bit. See, when I transformed it originally, I had it like this, but what you want to do is you want to rotate the fins upwards. You want to rotate the fins upwards, and then bring these up. Bring out the wings. Before you bring out the wings, you want to bring this down, like you're going into robot mode. Unhinge it here. I am not putting this in frame. I am sorry. Focus. I'm right here. Rotate this up, hinge these down, and boom. Fold in the head. The tabs will get onto the wings, and that is the leg done. That is biscuits. Biscuits. I'm right here. Biscuits. Stop crying. I'm right here. I'm in the house. You're not outside anymore. And yeah, that is a leg all done. And as you notice, I'm not putting the guns on his wings because if I put it on this side, it'll clash with him on this end, and the legs won't connect. But I will show you where I'll put his guns. And the transformation to leg mode is exactly the same. Rotate the fin, rotate these down, undo his wing, undo his guns. Sturdy connection. Tab it in like you're going back into robot mode. What's funny is I can't call on this phone. And then what you want to do is you want to tab this here, and that is the limb all done. Now then, you want to grab this gun and put it here on this side, and grab his other gun and plug it in right here. That's where you want to leave the guns. Now then, with the limbs all done, let's get the silver bolt. Tab the back fin, untab this, undo this, bring these in, bring this off to the side, and now we'll focus on silver bolt. If it didn't already do it, just tab in the landing gear, fold the landing gear skirt pieces downwards, fold in the wing bits, and just leave the wings out like that. Untab the back, angle it up, go up here, untab. You want to untab, bring up. I'm in here, baby. Hey, baby. Fold in the nose cone, tab that back in. You pretty much want to get the backpack like you're going back into robot mode. Yeah, I'm right here. And then you just want to rotate the head. Rotate the head. And that is the head all done. That is the silver bolt bit all done. Now then, you want to come here, untab the gun, unfold the gun from here, tab it in, and yes, I am doing the G1 configuration. If the gun can, there we go, if the gun pegs. I am doing the G1 configuration, so I will not be pulling out the, there is a handle right here. I won't do that. I'll be using this square and plugging it to his forearm, like in the G1. That's just how I'm going to display it. Display it however y'all want. If y'all want a more traditional handheld, y'all can do that. But I am going full G1. I'm going G1 on this. Now then, untab the chest plate, bring that down, bring this bit up. You want to untab this, untabbed it. There's tabs and slots and tabs. Fold these down. And this is ready to go. Now then, with Silverbolt, well, you don't want to tab that yet. You want to try to keep it up like that because you want clearance. Because there are 2 tabs. There are 2 slots right here, which is going to go into 2 tabs right here. And this peg is going to plug in. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a port in here where that's going to meet. And you just want to try to line it up. You just want to try to line it up as best as you can with the armature dying on you. When the armature is dying, just tab that in. That will tab in right in there. Well, try your best. There we go. I believe I got that tabbed in. That tabs in right here. And then there are 2, as you can see, there are 2 squares that these bits are going to tab into the chest area. If you have that lined up, oh, I did not have the bat. There we go. Now everything's tabbed in, and then you can fold everything back in. Bring in the wings. I still leave the fan. I still fan them out like on Silverbolt, and that is the torso bit ready to go. That is now then. When it comes to this bit, you want to untab everything into 4 sections. And we'll do the legs first. So what you want to do is you want to go here, tab that in, bring this up, and there is actually a locking mechanism. This is actually a button, and when you push it, it will make sure that this doesn't go in and out on you. So as you can see, I have it locked in. There is a tab and there is pretty much a hole. This will pretty much rest in there. And this will tab in. And this will be your right side of the leg. And just like the first, bring this up. Make sure the combiner port is out. Make sure that's slid it in. That will tab in. That folds in. And that is your heel spur. You can have it like that. Or like this. This is how they want it, and that's how I'll do it. And that is, you'll hear it, that is the heel spurs ready to go. And now then, for the legs, there are actually 2 tabs. There are 2 there are 2 holes here and 2 holes here, and there are 2 tabs on this side. And you want to just line it up. And what will happen is that when it pushes on this, that's a sliding mechanism, and it'll close up and it'll fill out the leg, which is really cool. Just make sure you line it up. Make sure that the tabs are tabbing in, and yes, it will be just like that. Tabbing that in, and as you can see, that is a leg all done. And yes, he does have a bit of a shin. He did not skip leg day. And that's perfectly fine with me. And as you can see and then this is where these guns come in, is I'll tab these right here on the sides of the leg. And that is where, air raids guns will go to, because if you have them like this, they would be bumping into each other and the legs wouldn't be flush. So if you do it this way, you'll have a better chance of him standing. And like I said, just leave the guns on the arm bots, And that's it. You can have them facing downwards, facing upwards. You can actually, or if you don't like any of their weaponry, you can just throw them into a baggie and forget about them. And if you don't like this, like I said, just throw that in the baggie and boom. But this is actually the configuration for the combined mode gun, which is actually really cool. And Biscuits, it's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. So yeah, same like the first. There are tabs and pegs. Just make sure it's lined up. Make sure everything is secure. And that is the legs good to go. And what you want to do is just like in Combiner Wars. These are Combiner Wars legs. Just slide them in. And they're not going anywhere. And yeah, as y'all can see, he is legs. Those are legs. Now then, for the arms. I don't know how they want the fins, but I personally fold in the fins. That's just what I do. Bring this out. This one is slingshots. This is slingshots. And they are also a scrambled city. So even though they're not, even though this arm can be air raid or slingshot, you can use firefly if you want, but they only have to be on. But they only scramble city with each limb. So if you want your light. I'm not talking right now. If you want your left side to be the right side of the arm, you'll just swap the planes. And what's supposed to happen if you have everything tabbed in securely is this is supposed to pretty much untab itself. And something's not right here. Give me a minute. There we go. Tight tabs. And what's supposed to happen is if you're supposed to crack it, you're supposed to crack him in half just like that. And that's what that hole is for, because right there, because I didn't show it off, but right here there's a black tab that will press a button that will press the button on the inside, and you're supposed to transform him like that. Yeah, I really thought... Yeah, see, out of all of that, I really thought it was based off of the 2007 ripping the Jazz in half. Not kind of forgetting about Legacy Minosaur. I actually had to go back. And that's supposed to tab in right there, but it's not. Why aren't you tabbing in? Why are you not tabbing in? You are the forearm. There we go. Finally. And there we go. That is the arm all done. And now then, try to move this up towards Silverbolt's height. With it drooping. Right here is where his feet are. And here is the combiner tab. Is the combiner. And you just slide that down. And that is his arm. That is the arm ready to go. Same thing like the first. And no, you cannot have the jets facing downwards. You can't have that going on. because it will not line up, because the tab here won't line up to there. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that the planes are also sticking upwards. And then what you want to do is, if it works, give it a good tap, give it a good squeeze, pull. And that is that transformed and ready to go. And just like the other one, there we go. Tabs are nice and secure. Bring this out so you can bring this down, and that will tab in, and that is your arm ready to go. Just slide that in right here, and there is Superion in his robot mode. I want Bruticus now. And like I did say, you can have it in the you can have it with the figure holding the gun like this, or there is actually a tab right here. Right here, there is a tab, and there is a hole right here designated for the gun. And there is actually a hinge here where you can actually follow the arm, so it's not hindered. And that's really cool. And yes, the gun is Blackfest. Yes, since this is Silverbolt's gun, it is effects parts compatible. And yeah, this is a present. This is the size of a... Just to show you how big he is, here is Titan's class Star Optimus. He is literally up to like this bit of his shoulder. Like he's a good size. And I like it. And I just have one thing to say. I think Vortex is a little screwed right now. Don't y'all think so? Vortex is probably wondering where's the rest of his buddies. And yeah, like I said, as y'all can see, the guns can go upwards or downwards, or just remove them. I keep them downwards. That's just how I kind of liked it. That's just how I liked it in my head. And yeah. Yeah, articulation and Alchemist Prime. Even though I just showed Vortex, there's Alchemist. And yeah, articulation, the head is on a ball joint. It feels like it is a ball joint. He cannot look up very well. Kind of look down. He can do a full rotation. If I can keep the phone up. Arms can do a full rotation. He can go up. He can go upwards and downwards. It does take a bit before it goes down. There is a elbow swivel, not a forearm swivel. He does have that much bend on his elbow. Nothing at the fingers, but there is a wrist rotation, and he can go in and out. Yeah, I really did thought they could have. I really thought there was gonna be finger movement because of Star Optimus, but I guess not. Not a deal breaker. Not something I'm complaining about. I was just saying that I thought they might have added in a pin, and there should they could have added fingers, but they didn't, and I'm okay with that. I don't complain if my figures do or don't have articulation. The oh god, yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about this side later. Just not the best one. And yes, as you can see, he does have the gun. These skirts can't, these sides can move. He has no butt flap. But he can move his legs forward that far. He can move them back that far. They can go out that far. There is a swivel. The knees bend about that far. And even though he has a chunky thigh, even though these things are chunky, they don't get in the way of his transformation. They don't get in the way of the movement. And he does have ankle pivot and toe bend. Well, transformation toe bend. This knee on this side is a little loose. Just like see, it's doing that, but one tap. That was barely putting pressure. This knee is the weakest. Does it hold up the figure still? Yes. But yeah, that's why he kind of flopped around a little bit, because of that one knee. And for the most part, I like this. Besides just that minor nitpick about it not being secure, I have no problems. I like this figure. I love the coloration. Yes, it may, some people may complain about how it's a skeleton former, I believe they call it. A skeleton former. I don't care personally. I actually enjoy it. I've enjoyed it. I have enjoyed the journey so far. And the guns will affect the wings. Like I said, just bring these here, bring these there, or just take them off in general. This is just how I display mine. And yeah, as you can see, he has the silver bolt backpack. Just tap that in again real quick. There we go. Yeah, he does have the silver bolt backpack, so you can fold in the wings all the way. You can leave them out one click like I normally do. And yeah, other than that, and he does, like I said, the jets do make his calves chunky, but that's okay. Not the end of the world, not something I look at and go, rage. No. This is a fun figure. These were fun. I did have some nitpicks here and there with paint chipping on this guy. This guy, not so much. It's like a little bit of paint slop. I don't think he's supposed... I think that's just the inside of the legs. That just kind of bled through. And other than that, this one has some paint chipping because I had him for a bit longer and I was playing with him a little more. So there is that. And yeah, and yes, I did not know about this being a little... I actually noticed that when I transformed him. I did actually spoil the transformation last night. When I put it all together last night. And his knee gave out. Like when I had him without it, I didn't notice it. But now that I transformed him, I kind of realized that. But that's okay. I'm not complaining. This is pretty much how I pose my figures anyways. Well, except for Alchemist Prime. He kind of stands with his arms kind of on like his hips going, I can see everything. Except for these, I don't know what these are supposed to. I know these are knives. He has knives, but what do the glasses represent? Like one side literally has like the Matrix looking thing, and the other side looks like a Unicron or something, like something. I don't know what the goggles represent. I really don't. But yeah. All in all, really good figure. I do recommend trying to get all of this aerial bots from Age of the Primes. I can't say nothing about Combiner Wars. I'm being honest, I really don't. And yeah. Big figure. Very happy to have him. Hotspot will be reviewed soon. We'll get Defensor out, and after that, like I said, I am trying to get Quintus Prime, Amalgamus Prime, Blastoff, and Brawl. I am trying to get them. Once I do get them, they will be, of course, reviewed and whatnot. But I just gotta wait a bit longer on that. I do have other figures in the house that I will be reviewing. So stay tuned for those. And other than that, that's about it. One combiner down. Technically 2 more to go. Because of, yeah. I need to get 86 Devastator, even though, the painting on this thing, the painting. Barely nothing. That's not stopping me from getting the figure. I mean, it screams G1, because the G1 models also barely had paint, and they were inconsistent, but still, I'm still gonna try to get them anyways. But that's about it. Laters.